Franny K's Math Scientist Bad Hair Day. Chapter 1. Franny's House. The Stein family lived in the pretty pink house with the lovely purple shutters down at the Devil Street. Everything about the house was bright and cheery, but of course the outside of the house is never interesting as what's going inside it. And inside this house, behind the little lamp upstairs windows, something interesting was always going on, because this was the bedroom and the laboratory of Franny K's Math Scientist. Last week, for example, Franny disproved a giant seahorse, and the day before that she worked on a way to fly based on how bats flap their wings. Those projects became pretty expensive, so Franny needed to get a piggy bank to save her money in. Of course, being a math scientist, she created her piggy bank for a little leaf pig, which meant that she had to learn all she could about pigs. This got pretty messy, but she didn't mind getting messy because that's just what happens when you're doing math science. Chapter 2. Beauty and this basically. Math science isn't just messy. Math science isn't always pretty either. There's nothing pretty about a hamburger that makes its own ketchup, especially when you bite into it. And nobody ever calls Franny's totally wiener dog pretty. The word most people would use is disclaiming. Sure, Mom liked the wiener dog better than Franny invited a spray on Halloween costumes that made Franny completely break out in giant bursts. It's so much faster than putting on a costume, Franny explained. Mom had to admit that was really fast, but when Franny decided she didn't want to watch the worst off, her mom felt like she had to talk about her about it. You know why everybody ever wants to pet Igor, right? Her mom asked her, wiping off her words. Igor was Franny's lab assistant. He wasn't a pure lab. He was also a part poodle, part chihuahua, part beagle, part spaniel, part shepherd, and part some kind of wizard things that wasn't even exactly a dog. It's because of the way Igor looks, Mom continued. What's wrong with how he looks? Franny asked. Mom sneered. Well, he's kind of, Igor's not going to win any beauty contest, Franny. And wouldn't you like it if he was, a better looking dog? Igor tried to look better looking. Franny had ever noticed anything wrong with Igor's look. Mom, Igor is beautiful. He doesn't need to win any contest for me to say that. And look at his adorable puppy dog eyes, Franny giggled. Franny held Igor up, and he fluttered his eyebrows at her mom. Okay, she said, put him down. Franny, all I'm trying to say is that you might think it's fun to dress up a little occasionally or wear your hair different. You might like to be fancy sometimes. Mom dropped a beautiful coat on Franny, and she looked in the mirror. She started combing Franny's hair and grabbed a can of hairspray. You know what hairspray does? She said as she shook the can. It hurts hair and face. I know, Mom. I just don't. Okay, we'll skip her hairspray. But how about a blow dryer? Do you know what this does? Her mom said. I'm guessing it does something to your hair, Franny replied. Well, yes, but there's a little more to it than that. Thanks, Mom, but it just doesn't feel like me, Franny said, taking off the coat. I didn't think I need to know about this stuff. Mom smiled and hugged Franny. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Do you want feels like and know that you can always change your mind. You can explore different options whatever you want, she said, and she walked out of Franny's laboratory. Unless don't spray the words back on, she called from the hallway. Franny looked at the mirror. Does Mom want me to change? She whispered. I wear my special lab suit to protect me from the dangerous commitments. I wear my hair in pigtails so it doesn't cut it messily. I never wear nail polish because the pretty colors will just cause some creature in the lab to chew my fingers up. Combinations, hair soft, fancy clothes. They aren't for me, Igor. I just don't understand them, Franny said. Nothing crack outside. Wait a second, Franny said. Do you hear what I mean saying? I understand electric and daytime and tolerance and chivalry. Igor I love a relentlessly modified teddy bear. Yes, Franny agreed. And sorry, impressing a brain in a teddy bear. I understand that too. The teddy bear smiled. But you know, Igor, science is also about exploring the things we don't understand. It's about rising higher and exploring the unknown. Even if it's the really super weird stuff that moths like. Do you see what I mean? I can't inner something because I don't understand it. Not understanding is exactly what attracted me to science in the first place. Igor nodded. Mom productions are super naughty, Igor. But come on, we love no cookie stuff. Igor tried to smile and nod in agreement, but the truth was he really didn't like cookie stuff very much. Tomorrow we get to as weird as Mom, Franny yelled promptly. Chapter 3. Let's face it. Makeup is an interesting Igor. Mom only wears this sometimes, but when she does, it's just like almond. Look what's happiness when we put a little too much. Can you imagine if you can't walk in front of an audience without enough makeup on? He would be nothing but lovely, and that would be a terrible for a clown. That's why I invented this, Franny said, lifting up the rather dangerous-looking device. It's my cosmetics bazooka. It's filled with lager or ketchup, but it's all carefully measured so that with just one brush you look perfect. Franny pointed it at Igor and pulled the trigger. Igor ducked just in time, leaving a perfectly made-up face in the wall behind him. Franny giggled. Oh, Igor, you act like I've never shot you in the face before. Chapter 4. Franny wants it. Mom likes her nail polish too, Igor, Franny said, and began brushing some of her new caramel formula into her own nails. But I was thinking, her fingernails aren't really nails at all, are they? Franny wiggled her fingers at Igor. Watch what my nail polish does. Suddenly, long pointed nails sprang out from Franny's fingertips, and she slashed them back and forth in the air. Now these are something special, she said, and she plugged them through two balls, nailing them together. I bet Mom would like this. Don't you think so? Igor wasn't sure if Franny's mom would like them, but he knew how much he would like to have choose them next time he was bullied by a mean cat next door. Franny broke the nails off with a snap and had it brought to an infection. Did you see how fast those grows and how long? Igor looked at the nails. They seemed to wiggle a bit, as true as they might actually be alive. I have another idea, Franny said. Chapter 5. Teaching your dogs to hear. You know how Mom wears those high hairs sometimes? They are like 3 inches tall. Well, if she likes those, I can make some she's going to love. Franny carefully placed the shoes on her feet. I made a few adjustments to the formula, and I changed the nail polish to the shoe polish. She smelled some on the shoes. In seconds, the heels interrupted into a 5-foot tall spikes. Franny walked as she walked around the room. What do you think? Igor, pretty nice, right? Igor circled around frantically. He didn't want to get stepped on Franny's motor of her shoes. Just then, Franny caught sight of herself in the mirror. She tugged at one of her pigtails. You know, Igor, this stuff might work on lots of other things. Maybe I can make everything grow. She jumped out of her shoes and let them fall to the ground. Igor picked up and examined. It didn't wiggle like a fingernail's had. He dropped it and ran after Franny, who was already busy with the next experiment. Chapter 6. Here we go. I've made some more adjustments to the formula, Franny said, and Franny told Igor, and she handed a little bottle to him. It bobbed and fizzed, and a little cloud of smoke popped out the top. Put just 3 drops onto each pigtail, she said. No more than that. Igor nodded and carefully dropped the formula into the Franny's hairs. It tingles, she said, and her hair started to fizzle, and suddenly, with a sharp, cracky one, began to grow and grow. It grew until it dropped all around her on the floor. It worked! It was a success! Franny tossed her hair around and around, so much so that it knocked over a baker. Then it caught on a table rack. She tried to get loose and stumbled into a carrot of monsters, knocking door open and setting them loose in the lab. What a mess! I can't get anything done with this hair everywhere. Igor, hand me the scissors, and I cut this unrest stuff off left in this minute. Before Igor could grab the scissors, one of the Franny's pigtails snatched out and grabbed the scissors by itself. It handed them gently to Franny. "Wow," she said. "Did you see that, Igor? These pigtails might be a pretty good assistant. Maybe I'll keep them around for now." Igor frowned. He was Franny's assistant, and he didn't think she needed any new ones. "And I wonder," Franny said, "maybe if we use just a couple more drops." Chapter 7. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Franny moved along the lab, supported by her pigtails, which walked around her like a big buzzy legs. She used them to grow a device on a very high shelf and searched for a baker that had lured under a sea monster's fishbars. Isn't this great, Igor?" she cried. "I can lose everything." Igor pointed at the super tall shoes. "Those are great, but shoes aren't lived the way hair is. They can't move on their own." Igor scowled. "I know what you're thinking, Igor. The experiment is supposed to be all about Mom's stuff. So why would Mom be interested in living pigtails? Well, what's this?" Franny snapped her fingers, and her pigtails sprang into a brand new hairdo. She snapped again, and they changed into another style. With each snap, they became something new. "Now you know, Mom is going to love that," Franny said. "Not so much faster than feeding around her with her hairspray and brushes and brooders and stuff." The end.